and some, and let's hope for a positive second half of the year. And yeah, I cannot wait to be part of the 3 events coming up on Sky. Of course, a few days ago, defending champions Austria, among the first teams to be confirmed for the World Cup of Pool from the 9th to the 14th of May, right here in Milton Keynes. Great Britain, an A and a B team as the hosts. Can't wait to see Kelly Fisher and the Hall of Famer, of course, Alison Fisher. And then we've got the World Pool Masters. That's returning to Gibraltar. And then the biggie, it's back on Matchroom, the World Pool Championship, June the 6th to the 10th. Got a great few months coming up, haven't we, Carl?
Yeah, very exciting stuff if you're a pool player. Fortunski gets the match underway, makes a ball, and he's no shot on the 1 ball.
The Butcher. Doesn't roll off the tongue, though, does it, in terms of the nickname?
No, I think we need to rethink that one, to be quite honest. Mieszko, the Butcher, Fortunski, not quite good enough.
I'll let you tell him, Carl.
Yeah, I'll pass on that one. I think he looks a bit of a mean character, doesn't he? He's a nice guy, but I won't like to, you know, step in a boxing ring with him, put it that way.
Got boxing tonight as well in Gibraltar. It's all happening.
So, Bridgie, tell us about your pool background. I believe you're a bit of a dab-hand with a cue.
I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I mean, it is an honour to be alongside pool royalty here. Retired early. Just look at you, just sitting back there in the commentary box.
Living the good life.
Look at you, ready to stitch me up, but don't worry, I'm going to return it, don't you worry.
What do you mean stitch you up? I wouldn't do that.
Just saw you laugh. You grin like a Cheshire cat.
So Billy Thorpe grinding away. He's been here a few days now, he's doing well.
Since Wednesday, was it?
Yeah, and he lost
Group 3.
Well, he lost his opening match 5-0, so he wasn't looking good. But he's won his first match today. Classic match, he won 5-4. So many hill matches in this format, as to be expected.
Does it help, Carl, playing so many games every day, or the 2 players coming in fresh today? Who would you rather be today?
I think it's not so bad if you've had one day's play and you didn't qualify, because you've had a feel of the table, a feel of the arena, the hotel, and, you know, obviously they've got a bit of ring rust, that's fair to say. Somebody like Albin Ocean, who's been here since day one, well, he's really going through the motions, and he just lost on table 2 5-3, so not the best of starts.
The Group 5 winner last night, Mr. Entertainer, Nayuki Oi. In his post-match interview yesterday, he said he's got a holiday today. But trust me, everyone, he is in his room, in his hotel. Do not worry.
Yeah, it's not much of a holiday at the moment with the current situations, but good thing for Nayuki. He's got a day or 2 off, hasn't he? And that's the main thing. So Billy plays a good shot there. He had to find that little gap to get on the 2. Michael, quick trivia question. Which colour is the 3 ball?
Gonna go for the red.
Oh, he's done his own work, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready for this gig.
Ready? Oh, no. Awful puns from you.
Fun and games here at MK Dons. And
Stadium MK, what a stadium.
yeah, they're actually playing today as well.
They are. And we've been told we're not allowed to watch any of the match. But why would we want to?
Yeah, when we've got 19 of the world's best pool players down playing in this wonderful new event, and Billy plays a pretty good shot. Doesn't want to be straight on this ball. I think he's got a little bit of an angle.
Both have started the day well with victories. Fortunski staying on, of course, after winning his first match of the day. In terms of confidence, Carl, do you want to stay on? I mean, obviously this is a new format, a popular format, of course, but would you want to sort of maybe take a breather? But you've won. Why don't we just stay on?
Yeah, I think if you've won your match, you want to keep going. You're happy to stay on. You've got that bit of confidence. If you've lost your match, I mean, it depends how you've lost your match as well. If you're 4-all and your opponent breaks and runs, you're probably happy to stay on. But if you've missed a key ball and had a bit of a nightmare, you probably want to maybe go and sit out in the stadium, for instance. And
the beauty of this tournament is even a couple of defeats and you're not out, isn't it? That's what's good about this, and that's what's proved very popular.
Yeah, I think before the event, you know, the dark world of social media, if you like, there's, oh, I don't understand the format and this, but let me tell you, all the players around the venue, they're liking this format, and it's because you've always got something to play for. You're playing for a top 4 spot, or you're playing to stay in the event.
Is the message at the start of the day, Carl, just don't finish bottom, or is that a bit of a defeatist attitude?
Yeah, good question, Bridgie. I think it's got to be your first goal, hasn't it? I think you probably just want to get a win on the board, because, you know, the common theme is if you win 2, you seem to be safe. Someone who's, you know, gone out of the event has only seemed to have won one match, so that seems to be a common theme. I know it is possible you can lose 2 and go out the event. So I think just get your first match on the board, and then there's a little bit of pressure off you. But we have seen Billy Thorpe, who was playing Christina to catch. If he hadn't have won, if he'd have lost 5-0, 5-1, he was out. But if he won 4 racks or won the match, he made the semis, so anything can happen.
See in many sports as well, don't we? When someone finishes top, but they've got to go into a playoffs, you get it in Premier League darts, you get it in Super League, don't you? And mentally you think, hang on, I've won this. But no, you've got to start all over again.
Yeah, I mean, last night, Roberto Gomez, I mean, he was playing Naukio in the final. He's got 3 balls in really good positions, and he doesn't run the table. He misses the 9. He gets beat in the final. Then he's got to go and try and go to sleep. He'll get all the text messages, unlucky pal, you've always got tomorrow. Meanwhile, he's back here again grinding it out. And he lost his first match, by the way, so
Rack number 2, and score is 1-0.
early door problems for Superman.
Would have wanted better there, wouldn't he, Carl?
Yeah, we've not seen many dry breaks this week. Wing Ball John, as he's known on the tour. So dry break, of course, play passes over. Over on table 2, Kasper Matakainen. He's having a bit of a nightmare, isn't he, today? He's playing Albin Ocean, and he's just scratched on the 6th ball. So Albin's well on his way there to get on the hill to lead that match 4-1. So early signs are not looking good for the Finland kid.
Don't give up, Kasper. Beaten former world champion Joshua Filler in Doha, December 2019. So we know he can do it.
Bridget, you have been doing your own work, you cheeky little devil.
Hey, don't worry about me. Don't you worry about me.
Who's your favourite pool player?
It was you before I got to know you. I was starstruck, but no. When you get to know someone, they always say never meet your heroes.
Have you still got that signed hat that I sent to your house?
And I didn't know you were cousins with Joe Cullen.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
Legend Joe Cullen.
Yeah, it's a small world. I believe you and Joe are pretty good pals, and he's told me a few stories about you, what I obviously can't repeat.
You know what they say about Joe Cullen? You know when he's lying, his lips move.
So the Butcher is in good position here. He's got 5 balls left. Again, this is just all about the cue ball control, and it should be good here.
Watched him yesterday, swapping hands. Bit of exhibition work, wasn't it? Looks good when it goes in, but the 2 didn't go down against Mark Beisterbosch.
Yeah, we've seen Kazakis doing a few trick shots today, the same thing. Often you will see players, I mean not every player, some players just literally can't hold the cue with the other hand, but some are more than capable.
To those on Facebook who still don't quite understand the format, we have a YouTube explainer on the Matchroom website. It only took me two times to understand it.
It's easy. There's 7 players in a group. The top 4, everyone plays everyone. The top 4 make the semi-finals. Whoever wins the semis, they play each other in the final. The winner of that advances to the final group. If you finish last, you're out. You're on your way back home. The rest of yous come back to fight another day.
And this is why you have a future in broadcasting. Do you miss it though, watching this? The non-stop matches, the format?
To be honest, I wouldn't say I miss playing, no, just because I feel like I was lucky enough to play in every Matchroom event that they ever run, and even the last World 9-Ball Championships I played in that. Of course, that is coming back for the first time in 14 years this year, as you said before. So, I mean, maybe when some of the players start missing a few balls, I might think, do I screw the queue back together? But I think I'm safer in here, to be honest. 1-1, sorry. The Butcher, he's off the board, getting a little bit giddy there.
Raising the stakes, the Butcher.
Over on table number 2, Albin Ocean is at the table. He lost his first match, but he's 4-1 up. And there you see the remaining 3 balls. As long as he gets an angle on the 8 ball, he's fine there. So you've got to feel for Albin. He was here on day 1. I mean, he's winning prize money. He's at the top of the leaderboard, so it's top 2 of the leaderboard. So it's not all bad, but it's just, I think it's got to the stage now where he just wants to get through to the final, because tomorrow he might have to play his sister. Can you imagine that?
Be worth watching, absolutely.
Yeah.
But what would the message, Carl, be to Casper? Obviously, it's his first day today. It's not going well so far.
Get your flight ticket booked ASAP. No.
Harsh from Carl.
No, I'm only joking. He's got plenty of life left in this tournament. Yeah, he's only played 2. He will stay on that table. He's playing last night's beaten finalist Roberto Gomez. He needs a win. We can see it turn around. He needs a win.
Of course, we talk about the beauty of the prize money as well. If you are here for countless days, you're working a lot and you'll be earning the money, won't you?
Yes, exactly right. Bridgie, I'm going to, well, I wouldn't say I'm going to stitch you up here, but do you know all the rules in pool?
I'm hoping so. You know,
right.
You've got to be gentle with me. It's only
I will be gentle with you, but it's like a bit of a, it's your work experience. It's like a lesson. This is why Emily is throwing you in the comms with me, because I'm going to give you, it's a free lesson and all, by the way. I don't want any money for this. Now, after the break, if you've no shot on the lowest ball, what is it called? What the Butcher can do now?
Oh, the terminology. You got to tell me on the terminology.
Do you know?
Go on, tell me. Go on.
He can play a push out.
Oh, the push out. Yes.
Yes. So that's what he's going to do. He can't see the lowest ball on the table, so Fortunski will call a push out.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have to, but it's there's no value in him going for the 2. So you can do anything you want on a push out. So there you see, clips off the pink and tries to get the cue ball on the top rail. Wonderful pace, by the way. So now Billy has the option of playing this shot or passing it back to the Butcher. Lesson 1 done.
Invoice. Well, I'll be sending to you straight away.
I'm going to get you down with the proper American slang for 9-ball pool. I'm going to get you calling all the correct, Oh, that's a beautiful shot from Billy there. Billy Thorpe's nickname.
Go on.
Billy the Banker Thorpe. Do you know what a bank shot is?
Go on.
It's where you play the ball off the rail first and it goes into a pocket.
And I was mentioning it to you earlier, wasn't it? A few years when getting into pool years back, the diamonds on the table.
Yeah, the diamonds. It's an interesting point that Bridges asked me about the diamonds on the table. It's something we've never mentioned because they're just on the table. But what they used to do back in the day, they used to put a couple of coins on and them diamonds. So if you look at the rail where the black rail is, you've got them diamond points that are going round. They used to use them as a scoring system to score, you know, how many racks you'd won, but you can actually use them as a bit of a guide to help you play certain shots, like the bank shots and the kick shots. I think there's 4 goals. It does go, so this is a nice shot from Billy the banker. Yeah, Billy Thorpe is known as probably the best bank shot pool player in the world.
You must be looking forward, as if now we're talking about you as a spectator, the calendar for the pool events into 2021. I'm thinking Moscone Cup.
Yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal, you know, what Matchroom are doing, and, you know, I've been involved in pool since 2005-06, and I've always, like, you know, wanted Matchroom to do more, and now Emily's involved. Breaking news, here comes a bank shot, Bridget.
Yeah.
Watch this, Billy the banker. Don't let me down.
Oh,
there you see, your first ever bank shot in the comms box.
diamonds off for Billy. Sorry, you were plugging Emily there.
Obviously Emily Fraser's kind of like the big boss now, and she's got a vision for pool, and this is a brand new event, you know, and Predator have got involved, and here we are, the Championship League pool, and this is a great event for the pool players. We will be back after this short break to see how this match unfolds.
This championship is being played with the new Aramith tournament set. Featuring a unique molecular structure, it guarantees razor-sharp precision and unsurpassed longevity. Unquestionably the best pool balls in the world, this set is available in a TV and a value pack version, as well as in the new My Aramith range of ball and cue cases. Now you can bring and play with the best ball set everywhere you go. My Aramith, bringing new dimensions to your billiards experience.
Shot of Stadium MK there outside. I think 30. Oh, sorry, my fault.
Welcome back to Table 1. USA's Billy Thorpe. He's playing Poland's Mieszko Fortunski, otherwise known as the Butcher. Billy Thorpe won his first match 5-4. So did Fortunski. So it's a tight affair. Over on table number 2, Kasper Matakainen is about to play Roberto Gomez. He's in a bit of a tricky position. He's lost his opening 2 matches, so we'll keep you informed. as John Lehman gets this rack nice and tight for Billy. Billy Thorpe to break in the fourth.
Yeah, Billy Thorpe losing to Roberto Gomez in the semi-final yesterday. 3 wins, 3 defeats in the groups, and second bottom on Thursday. He's had a good start today.
Yeah, that's a nice break as well. This is very kind. As long as he's got a little angle here, he can just force the cue ball round off 2 rails and back out for this red 3 ball. So, all depends on this shot, what type of angle he's got. Well, there you see, it's perfect. So, this is a good chance for Billy. Yeah, just landed a little bit funny on this. That's why it's just taking a little bit more time. Speaking of time, the shot clock has come in, and well, that's really helped the event, and that was a good move. Slightly under hit the position. He wanted to be way further down the table. Now he's got very thin shot this, and it's what we call a blind pocket shot, where you can't see the pocket in your eye line. There's one of our shot clock timekeepers doing a wonderful job. We've had no time fouls yet.
Looking forward to the crowds coming back as well, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we've all got used to the no crowds, so when they come back it we're like, oh, what's going on here?
Thankfully with pool and snooker as well, you don't need the fake crowd noise which you get in other sports, football and darts. And I was accused by a dart player of putting booing on the crowd noise. I won't name names, but I can honestly say I have no idea what he was talking about.
I was just about to say, name some names, but you've bottled it, haven't you?
Oh yeah. I will be potentially seeing them next week for the start of the Premier League. Man on the mission today, Billy Thorpe.
That's always a little bit more of a trickier shot on a brand new table, because the spin doesn't react the same as if this table was an old kind of club table. It'd have easily got down for the 8, and he's landed a little bit shy. If he can't drop this in dead weight, he'll go all the way up top of the table and back down for the 9. This could go wrong. Pace is everything, and it has gone wrong, because he was playing for the 9 in the bottom left. Now, as he had a result, if he's landed dead straight on this into the side, it's not bad, but there you see he's frustrated with himself. So this is a little tricky one. You want to be aiming to the far side of the pocket. That'll give the pocket, there you see, hit that perfect, and he takes the 4th rack. Kasper Matikainen on table 2 is off the board. He desperately needs a win over there.
He didn't even take too long to think about that, Billy Thorpe, did he?
No, that was a little bit fortunate where it landed. Could have easily landed a little bit funky. So, Bridgie, tell us a bit about yourself and your sporting background.
So I've been at Sky Sports for 13 years, predominantly in football, darts, boxing, and then making my way into the pool world last year, but obviously with the pandemic that was put on hold. So very much looking forward to this year, mainly over the last few years working on transfers, transfer deadline day, boxing pay-per-views, darts throughout the year. As I say, last year the boxing did come back with no crowds. Obviously we all know the football came back with no crowds, and now the pool's back. And
now you sat here, you've made the big time, sat here with the box office in the comms box, ready for action.
Super Saturday. Forget your super for Sunday. It's a super Saturday.
Or a sad Saturday if you sat here with me.
No, absolutely not at all. I mean, it's fantastic. And watching it all this week, it's been a really, really good tournament. And it's a great one for the players to get back. I mean, there's nothing like competitive sport, though, is there? You can practice all hours in the day.
Yeah, you want to be out in these arenas. You know, there's nobody better than the Matchroom at putting on an arena. And
please give me a job.
Yeah. That's a little bit of yeah. So yeah, as we're saying, there's nobody better than Matchroom in the pool world at putting on an arena like this, and these guys are playing on the TV, keeping the sponsors happy and getting the juices flowing. As you just said, you want to be playing where people can watch you, not behind closed doors.
Well, we are back with a bang, aren't we? I mean, this Championship League pool, we've enjoyed it this week. And as we say, the World Cup of pool, that's only May the 9th to the 14th here in Milton Keynes. Announcing teams confirmed yesterday, including Austria and Great Britain being the host nation, having an A and a B team, which is great, really, isn't it? Yeah,
that's a format and a system that we have always had in the pool world. The home nation always gets 2 teams, and I'm more excited than ever because Kelly Fisher, who's obviously played her part in this event, and she had a phenomenal 4 days, beating consistently some of the best male pool players we have got. She is joined by none other than the Duchess of Doom, Alison Fisher. That is just big news. I just can't wait to watch them two, and I'll be interested to see what the draw's like and which team they've drawn in the first round, and that is a team you want to avoid.
And playing for your country as well, it has that extra spice, doesn't it?
Yeah, Billy's lost a cue ball, so he's give up ball in hand. Yeah, the World Cup of Pool, it's a great tournament, 64 teams. You get to see all different players from different countries, and it's a doubles event. It's alternate shot. You're playing for your partner, not just for yourself. So you often see, a lot of pressure situations and mistakes, and you don't want to let your partner down, do you? There was a classic moment from the last event where Estonia, Dennis Grabe, was playing with his partner, and there was nearly fighting in the arena. It was all going on. Dennis Grabe will be here in this event. You never know what you get with Grabo. What a character.
Why do they call him Grabo?
Just because he's called Dennis Grabe.
Oh,
say
right.
Grabo. A bit like Bridgie, pal.
Yeah,
Come on.
Of course, yeah.
So the Butcher, as he's called on the circuit, Fortunski. He's got a nice, lovely cueist, very smooth, doesn't hit the ball too hard, always lands on the nice angle. If you've just joined us, I'm joined in the comm box with Bridgie, Michael Bridge. He's going to be the presenter for our Matchroom pool series, so he's come down, getting a feel for the event. I'm going to teach him a few of the rules. We've already had a counting lesson this morning to 9. He passed that with flying colours.
I'm very much looking forward to it. Really can't wait. Looking for Fortunski this week. I mean, this would probably be his biggest achievement if he ended up winning the whole thing. 3 Polish national titles, Italian Open in 2016, and a European champion at Temple.
Stop it, Bridgie, come on. He's done his homework. So this 9 ball, and he will close the gap to 1.
You did say to me before that you expected this to go potentially all the way.
Yeah, just certainly yesterday there was a lot of 5-4 matches, and I just think the race to 5s in this group format, you always get some form of drama.
I would say you're getting your money's worth, but you're getting it free.
Just going to cross over to table 2. Last night's beaten finalist had a glorious chance in that match. He had 3 balls left, and well, if he'd have potted him, we wouldn't be seeing him now, would we? And he's lost his opening match. He's 1-0 down to Finland's Kasper Matakainen, so he's going to be feeling the emotions. Known on tour as Superman. Well, he didn't fly yesterday. Unusual that. He's a right-handed player, and when he plays with the bridge, he holds the cue in his opposite hand. Billy Thorpe will stay on table 1 after his match with Fortunski. He's playing the former world number 1, Alexander Kazakis. The pool world, it's full of characters, Bridgie. You'll love this. You're going to love this. I can tell you're a character.
I try.
You're made for pool, I can tell.
All I can do is try. All I can do is try. You do your best. That's all you can do, Carl.
Billy Thorpe.
And that's what I can promise.
gets this next rack underway. He's the only remaining USA player left, and the ball falls in, so that's not too bad.
Out of the tournaments coming up, Carl, what one are you looking forward to the most? The World Cup, the Masters in Gibraltar, or the World Pool Championship, which is joining Matchroom Pool's collection again?
I think all the events have a different sort of feel about it, but I just love the World Cup of Pool. I just think the fact that we see all different players, and it's a Scotch doubles event, and I know, like, when you play Scotch doubles, it just adds that element of, you know, different pressure and a different feel. And the fact that I'm going to be able to watch Alison Fisher play, that really excites me, because Alison Fisher's, you know, one of the biggest legends the ladies game has ever had, and she's won everything.
And when we say B team, that does not mean secondary in any way, does it, when it comes to this?
No, of course.
Hall of Famers we're talking about as well.
Yeah, they'll be on the opposite side of the draw, and I just can't wait to see how the two Fishers get on. And yeah, it's a phenomenal tournament, and I'm looking forward to the World 9-Ball Championships. Of course, the last time Matchroom Sport held that event was in 2007. The man on table 2 lost in the final of that event, Roberto Gomez, and 14 years later they've got the tournament back, so that's going to be great as well.
So players gone from a quiet 2020 to a relatively hectic 2021, and that is the way we like it.
Yeah, I mean, props to the guys at Matchroom, because it could have been so easy just to, you know, cancel the events and blame COVID and all this, but that's not what Matchroom do.
It's obviously been difficult for everyone in all sports, and obviously financially as well. We've seen it in darts as well, where the tournaments have gone on, they've carried on. No crowd, of course, it affects it, but the prize money remains the same. There's good money on offer here as well in this Championship League pool, if you win it, or if you persevere in the groups from day to day.
Fortunski played a lovely shot there. It was a thin pot, comes round 3 to 4 rails for this 3 in the top left, because that's the only pocket it goes. Needs a good pot though. Yeah, very good potter. Very impressed with his game, and I think in the next 2 to 3 years, I think he's going to win something big. I really do. When I mean big, I mean he's won Euro tours and stuff like that. You know, I always, you know, they're very hard to win, but
Majors.
yeah, like you know, something on the TV.
Yeah. I mean, this tournament, I did mention it at the very start of this match though, but it's a great welcome back, isn't it, for the players, for competitive pool.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
And
6 matches at least a day.
Yeah, and for the fans as well. They're gonna, you know, they'll all be watching, and they're seeing all the different players, and they're all playing each other. So, you know, both sides of the coin.
When you have so many matches in a day, what would your advice be? You don't really get much time off, but when you do get it, do you take stock? Do you phone family? You know, what would be your port of call? You grab a bite to eat, maybe?
Yeah, I think you probably there's a kind of a players' lounge at one side, and all the TVs are there, so they can watch the the matches that are going on both tables, and you know there's fruit and snacks all day long. And I think you just sit down, you just relax, and like you said, there's not much of a turnaround for the players. They might get a match or sometimes 2 off, and this 8-ball and this 9 will tie this match up. And
we did think it was going all the way,
and there it is, the 9-ball from the Butcher. Fortunski ties this match up, and we're going to see the end of this match played out right after this short break. Get yourself a cup of tea.
shot by Woodward. What a shot by Evolution.
One thing's guaranteed, that shot will appear on plenty of highlight reels.
Whoa, did he split the wicket? What a beautiful shot that was. What a beautiful execution.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes it's best if you get up to the table and just hit the ball.
This championship is being played with the new Aramith tournament set. Featuring a unique molecular structure, it guarantees razor-sharp precision and unsurpassed longevity. Unquestionably the best pool balls in the world, this set is available in a TV and a value pack version, as well as in the new My Aramith Range of Ball and cue cases. Now you can bring and play with the best ball set everywhere you go. My Aramith, bringing new dimensions to your billiards experience.
Of course, this match is 3-3. We've had so many close matches and we wouldn't expect anything else. Here at the Predator Championship League pool event, a new event on the Matchroom Pool Series. I am joined with our new Matchroom Pool Series presenter, Mr. Michael Bridge, famous throughout the sporting world. I've heard many stories about you. All good, of course.
Oh, I was about to say they weren't true, but there we go. Thank you, Carl. Thank you for that introduction, and thank you for everything so far today. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
And this is called the break shot.
I see Casper Matikainen's tuning up on Roberto Gomez on table 2. He needs that, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's a big match there. Is it Bridges? Very big match. He's not won a match yet, and he's looked, well, I think it's fair to say, a little bit.
First day nerves?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. He's probably played most of these players over the course of the last few years, and as you said, he's beat Joshua Filler in a big tournament. But when there's no cameras and there's a lot of pool tables all lined up next to each other, it's not the same pressure. You get thrown out in here, all the lights are on you. You've got Carl Boys and the famous Bridgie commentating on your matches. That is enough to put anyone under pressure. But the beauty of this event is that if you lose, it's not all doom and gloom. You can just keep going and hopefully keep yourself in the event and get yourself back tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day.
Nice shot there from the Butcher. Develop the 2-ball. Now what do we call this, what he's lining up? When you hit the 3 onto the 8. We call it a combination, Bridgie.
Oh, you're looking at me. Sorry.
You'll be in your car driving home later and you'll know every single terminology the pool world has to offer.
Believe me. It's oh.
So the Butcher has missed the pot. He was more focused on the position. He wanted to get straight on the combo. And now Billy Thorpe, if he can't see the potting angle, he'll go rail first. And he is going rail first, so watch the cue ball here, Bridgie. He'll just touch the rail and he's trying to pot this ball in the corner.
Lovely.
Now he's got to play the red 3 in the top left pocket. And he's got to come over the table for the pink 4. He's got to be careful he doesn't scratch in the side. The 4 does go up past the 7, but I think he's playing it down table. So as long as he avoids the middle pocket, He should have a shot. Oh, he's played this lovely.
Oh.
Absolute wonderful shot from Billy the banker. Kasper Matikainen on table 2 has got a great chance to get his third rack on the board.
Just a 9 away to go 3 up.
It's never nice watching a new player come in, and when I say new, I mean somebody who's completely new to this type of event, and you know, you just hope he you know, wins a match and gets himself on the board.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's missed the 9 ball. His day, he's getting from bad to worse. Oh no, it was a poor miss over on table 2. Back on table 1, Billy Thorpe. He's shooting this rack to get on the hill. On the hill. Bridgie?
4, 1 to go.
There you go, you
Don't
know
worry.
that one.
You worry.
Kasper lost that rack after missing the 9 ball, so Superman Roberto Gomez is on the board. He trails that match 2 racks to 1.
And when you look at social media clips, when they clip up key parts of the game, that could be one, couldn't it?
Yeah, I'm no stranger to a YouTube miss. I've probably got one of the most famous ones, to be honest. So Kasper will be joining me on that list.
We know you love your social media as well.
Yeah, Billy Thorpe from the USA. Of course, we lost Chris Robinson. He was the other USA player in this year's event. He bowed out on day 1, finished last. And Billy survived a little bit of a scare yesterday. He could have gone out as well, but he's still here. He's grinding away. The mullet looks wonderful, Billy, as you stroke it.
Thick, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that mullet. That is a head of hair, to say the least. I think you'd suit a mullet, Michael.
Potentially. Hairdressers opening very soon. Your hair's growing.
Don't, mate. It's disastrous.
Look at that.
Oh, don't. That is a phenomenal piece, that. And then even our referee's sporting a mullet.
Look at this.
The mullets are in town. We've got it all at the Predator Championship League pool. Wing Ball John.
I asked for a hairdryer at reception in the hotel. They said they're all being used up. Now I know why. Any GHD straighteners about?
So the idea here, Bridgie, is the brown ball on the end goes straight in the corner, and it did.
And it did. Uh-oh.
Disaster strikes for Billy Thorpe. Good break. Random ball. Kicks it in the corner. It happens now and again, and when it does, it hurts.
And with no crowd, you've got to watch what you say.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if this blue 2 passes the 8 ball in this corner. He's going to have a look now. He might be able to cheat the pocket. If he can, he will play on this ball. If not, he's going to be forced to maybe draw the cue ball back and knock the 2 out. So we'll see what shot he plays. The 4 ball over the top left, it's not in the worst position, but I don't see him playing on the combo, to be honest. I think he's playing to draw this ball and knock the 2 out. Yeah, he is. Could be tight into the side. He could have played that a little bit better, to be honest. He's put the cue ball.
He's not happy, is he?
No, I think it's deceiving. When you look at it on the TV screens, that looks like it goes in the middle dead easy, but where the butcher stood, it'll be tighter than it looks. And he's got to play on the red 3. He's playing a bank shot here, Bridgie. He's going to play the 2 in the opposite middle. And he's missed it. And now, this is all you can ask for, Bridget. In pool, sometimes you don't get a chance to win a match, and when you do,
you've got to take it.
Yeah, and you get a weird feeling in your body. I've got a chance, because sometimes you don't. Yeah, well, sometimes you don't get a chance. So Billy will have had that little feeling, though. Woo! Here's my feeling, and these balls are sat lovely to be quite.
We could
honest.
see how angry he was just now, but he's got this second chance, and if he takes it, it's another point on the board.
Yeah, and he won his first match over Mark Bisterbosch, so he's in a good position here on day 6. Key shot coming up, as long as he gets a good angle on the 5 ball, he'll spin this 1-2 rails anywhere straight. Forget angles, Carl, that's what you're talking about.
And he is next on table 1 as well, against Alex Kazakis on his first day here. Kazakis tweeting Thursday how excited he is to be here, how tough it's been not playing competitively for over a year, which I think maybe sometimes we all forget. And I was mentioning earlier about the competitive side, the playing, the mental side of playing people again. You see it in here and darts online, playing someone, but nothing like the real thing, is it?
No, this has got the juices flowing, and this match looks over. Billy Thorpe has, looks like he's going to take these 2 balls. I just want to take this time to thank Michael for stepping in the com box, and I hope I've been, you know, kind. I wasn't too mean to you.
Kind, gentle, and to everyone watching. I'm looking forward to hosting the events coming up. We've got some great events. Paul is back with a bang.
So this 9 ball takes the match. Billy Thorpe wins the match 5-3. And over on table 2